Hey guys, it's Amanda from Green Acres Adventures here. We thought you might want to have a look around our van, so come on in and I'll show you around inside. Alright, so as soon as you come in, we've got a full queen size bed here, so you know, creature comforts from home. Because we were working full time, hanging space was really important to us. So we've got some here, but we've also got some at the back of the van as well. Winter coats as well in Canberra, really important. Plenty of storage. We've still got sort of bedside tables, just like you would at home, which is great. Overheads as well, just we've got a bit of random stuff in there, sort of hats and scarves and things like that. We've invested in the Sirocco fan, so now that summer is coming up, going to be super important to keep us cool. Along with our split system as well above our head. If you wanted to come on in, we've got a couple of things here. So yeah, as you'll see here, we've obviously just stuck a few things on the wall, keep it nice and tidy. The TV was already mounted on the wall, which is great. We don't watch a heap of it, but at least it's nice, you know, and out of the way for us. Another Sirocco fan that can come out there. We've velcroed the remote control for the TV, and obviously just a dustpan and brush and a broom, which helps keep this place nice and tidy. So yeah, pretty simple dining room really, as you can tell. So this table here slides out and along. So nice and adjustable, good for working. We've been doing uni, as well as working outside of hours sometimes on our laptops. We put a little a clamp on sort of high chair seat for Bodhi, so at meal time, so that's nice and handy as well. We've got great storage underneath both the couch and the bed itself, so there's like three sort of box lift off, like, you know, just a timber frame sort of thing, but you can fit heaps in there, and pretty much the whole size of the queen size bed. You lift up the bed and you can put in you know, any winter woolies, doonas, things like that. Underneath, Gerard has put in a rice, which is an absolute godsend. He can do another video on that another time. He did a mammoth job on that, and it really helped in the middle of winter. We could have survived with a split system, but with Bodhi crawling along the ground at night time, he would get really cold down there, so it was beautiful, nice soft heat and everything. The other thing we've done there is just organise some DIY shoe rack sort of thing. So yeah, so basically that's allowed me to bring pretty much all of my shoes. So I take up that length and there as well. So
how many shoes do I have there?
Probably like 4, including thongs. Yeah, come on, woman. So we've just got pretty much a grill, a mini grill. I guess the actual cooktop itself is underneath here. That works well for us. We found with a full-size oven we were just cooking, like baking lots of treats and things like that. Bob was asleep, he's awake now, so we might have to wrap this up. It's the star of the show. Hello. Yeah, we find this, you know, grill really good for us. It gives us what we need. We just found that we were baking lots of naughty treats if we had a full-size oven, so we're trying to avoid that. We mainly use the cooktop, so we've got 3 gas plates and then a electric plate, which we don't really use. But yeah, pots and pans down here, plenty of extra storage down there, stuff that we don't really need to get to very often. Basically our pantry items are up here, and these 2 overhead cupboards over here. This one has got all of our controls for like our solar, water tanks, you know, turning gas on and off as well. I think gas line is down the bottom in that cupboard in the corner, and water pump is down in this bottom cupboard down here, which is below our fridge. Our fridge is a 190 litre, I believe. It gives you everything that you need. It's got a small freezer up the top, but we have gone and gotten a large like fridge freezer as well that we use outside, which just helps us with meal prep, you know, frozen meals for Bob that we've prepared during the week, and I guess for ourselves as well. It just makes things a little bit easier, but there's still plenty of room in this as well. Obviously kitchen items underneath here, standard microwave. What I do love about these cupboards, having a toddler, cannot pull on them, so he's been standing up, you know, he's been stabilizing on them, but they're completely safe, and that's the same with the drawers as well. They're like quite solid to open, sort of thing, so nice and secure. Obviously still plenty of room for kettle and toaster. We just use like a bamboo dish rack. Have to admit, do miss a dishwasher a little bit. We both hate doing the dishes, but hey, these are the sacrifices you make, and you know, we just need to sort of harden up a little bit. So but yeah, I'll show you the end as well. So up the end of our caravan, we got the double bunk. So obviously Bob sleeps in this bottom one here, and we've got nice blackout curtains for him as well. He's wondering what we're doing. He's just waking up. Hey, Bodhi. Up the top here, we've just got some Kmart sort of baskets that I've gotten that we fold our clothes into. So we've got one each, so one for Bodhi, one for myself, Gerard. And then the one up the end is like for linen, you know, tea towels, bed sheets and things like that, and towels. Trunks underneath, they're a bit of a Betsa sort of thing. We've got some laundry stuff under there, but they're also accessible from the outside. So, you know, Gerard's also got a box of tools and things like that he can get in, but plenty of room under there, basically the whole bunk itself. So we've got a 4 kilo washing machine. This was also a non-negotiable, obviously living in it full time and having a little baby as well. We just didn't want to have to rely on, you know, and paying for laundries basically at caravan parks or, you know, wherever we were going to stay, sort of thing. So we put our toiletries in this top one here. As I said, all the laundry and stuff is down there, nice and secure, away from Bub. We've got our bags for our cloth nappies, which I can do another video on if you're interested as well. And as I said, extra hanging space up here for coats and dresses and suits and things like that. And a mirror where we get ready in the morning. So, and then we have the ensuite. So if you want to come on in, won't be enough room for all of us, but we've got our awesome Nature's Head composting toilet here. Best investment ever. And once again, we've just put up some extra racks here, like extra hooks for the towels, and some storage up the top there. We were so thrilled that we had a separate toilet and shower in this, and that was mainly because of the size of the Nature's Head. It was actually smaller than the chemical toilets that they usually put into caravans, so we were really stoked with that. We were doing something good for the environment. Gerard's sitting on the toilet now. We're doing something really good for the environment. It's much easier than having to you know, walk it to the dump point and everything. Yeah, he'll do another video on that as well, obviously, and then we can actually just shut the door and have a separate shower instead of being in a wet room, which is what we're originally quite happy to use, but this is so much better. So yeah, and it's a nice little luxury. So that's pretty much our van. A few things you can see, we just did some extra shelves and hooks to get things off the floor or out of drawers or something, to make life a little bit easier. Yeah, and we make it work. It's a very functional space, really. So 19'6", I think it is, and we're really happy with it. It's actually been a really easy transition. So yeah, thanks for joining me on the tour. Okay, see you again soon. Bye.